Hello, everyone. This is Rebecca Gayden, Senior Principal of Capital Equipment Solutions at Vizient, introducing this exciting new podcast, The Capital Compass. On The Capital Compass, we help you navigate your journey to value. You'll dive into the most dynamic and surging areas in healthcare spend management, from diagnostic imaging to group buys and everything in between. Now, stay tuned to enjoy the podcast and be sure to subscribe to The Capital Compass and not miss a single episode.
Hello, and welcome to the Capital Compass. I'm your host, Susan Edwards. And today we are celebrating a huge milestone, the 20th anniversary of the Group Buy program. Over the next few minutes, we're going to dive into how this program came about and became the cornerstone of our group purchasing strategy. I'm so lucky because we have two incredible guests to help tell the story. Rebecca Gayden, Senior Principal of Capital Equipment Solutions, who stood up the Group Buy program 20 years ago, and Tammi Pegues, Program Services Director for Group Buys, who leads the program today. Rebecca, welcome. 20 years ago, you launched this program. Give us the story of what the company was like back in those days and what inspired the idea of Group Buys.
Thanks, Susan. It's amazing to be here to celebrate this milestone, and I cannot tell you all how different this organization looks from when I started back in 2005. Back in 2005, we saw an opportunity. Members were looking for better ways to plan and stretch their capital dollars, but the market didn't really have a flexible, time-bound program that allowed them to do that while still leveraging their GPO contract value. So, we created the Group Buy program, a way to deliver limited time purchasing events that gave members enhanced savings, better terms, and product upgrades, all within a structure that supported strategic planning.
So give us an idea of what the early days looked like in terms of the program. How was it structured?
In the beginning, Susan, it was a little scrappy. We had a very small team. We didn't have a real roadmap of categories we wanted to pursue, but we looked at different categories and where it would make most sense, and we started with diagnostic imaging. We had a few suppliers willing to test it with us and a lot of phone calls, lots of negotiations, and lots of connectivity across the organization because this was a new program for all involved. But the concept took off. Members loved the transparency, the flexibility, and the savings. It quickly became clear this wasn't just a quarterly promotion. It was a fundamental way members access value through Vizient.
Thanks for that background, Rebecca. That was great. So Tammi, let's fast forward to today. You're leading this program, so let's talk about how it has evolved.
Thanks, Susan. And yes, we've come a very long way since my tenure within the program. Today, group buys are a key access point to Vizient's GPO value, but I will point back to what Rebecca mentioned, that they started out as imaging. Today, we've evolved into capital as well as non-capital products. You see med-surg, you see food every quarter. We have cardiology. So there is a variety of suppliers that are coming forward that want to participate in the program. Each quarter, we offer a curated set of limited time purchasing opportunities from suppliers across all these categories. And what has stayed consistent is our commitment to saving members time and money. We've expanded that to include contract enhancements. So Vizient providers will now see product upgrades, extended terms, and even value-added services to help improve their total cost of ownership. And more importantly, there's no commitment required. So members can participate when it fits their needs, and they don't have to sign up to participate into the program. Since the inception of the program, we did see one year where we recognized $1 billion in a single year for total member savings. So we're very excited about that.
That's a significant number. As you've described it, this program is built off of value and flexibility. Is that still the case?
That's the magic of it. So members can align their group buys or when they want to participate based on their budget cycles, their capital planning. We even have offerings around replacement schedules. Sometimes it's the provider, sometimes it's the supplier that has a list of members that they know have aged equipment and may want to offer incentives for those members to upgrade that equipment to newer technology. And because this offers change quarterly, it creates urgency and energy, which drives results. So the more suppliers we have participating, the more members that gravitate and recognize value as a result of it.
That sounds awesome. I can't imagine the amount of creativity and work it takes to put together quarterly deals. Talk to us about that curation and how you get inspired each quarter to put the deals together for our clients.
We have suppliers that are very consistent in the level of participation that they have within the Group Buy program. We have suppliers that participate the same quarter every single year. And that's fantastic for our providers because they know or they can expect certain products to be on Group Buy and they can plan for that in advance. So that really helps us. Beyond that, you have new suppliers that come on board. We do education sessions. The word of the Vizient Group Buy spreads quickly. And sometimes it's a member asking a supplier, hey, do you participate in Group Buy, which leads them to us. There's many different channels and vehicles that lead suppliers to participate in Group Buy and offer those promotions for the program.
That sounds fantastic. Let's get in the weeds just a bit because some of the detailed information is important for our members to understand. Let's talk about the fact that there's no extra commitment or enrollment and that there are some caveats to help with delivery times as it relates to budgets and those kinds of things. Can you hit some of those detailed high spots for us?
Sure. When we look at the ability to participate in the Group Buy, for starters, the one rule into participating in the Group Buy is you have to issue your PO within the quarter. That does not mean you have to actually take ownership. That's a great deal for our members who maybe they're planning to make that purchase and they're ready to issue that PO, but they're not quite ready to take that delivery. They can negotiate that delivery date with the supplier, and that is across the board, particularly for capital and imaging. Another caveat to that is when you sign up, there is no commitment required for this program. This is a benefit to our members simply because there are members that are getting Group Buy value and don't even know it. Maybe you've gotten a quote, maybe you purchased some food items or some type of med-surg product that was on a Group Buy, and that discount is automatically applied. When we say there's no commitment, there is truly no commitment. So there are always ways or methods that members can see the value that they're receiving by reaching out to their spend manager or contacting our team to show the value that they're getting from Group Buy that they may not even recognize they're receiving.
That's awesome, Tammi. Thank you so much. So, Rebecca, let's switch back to you. Jumping in our Wayback Machine, did you ever imagine that this program would still be going strong 2 decades later?
Absolutely not, Susan. It was a strategy that we deployed, hoping we'd be successful. And to see it 20 years later and how it has evolved and grown, it just blows me away. When you hear Tammi talk about the flexibility, the growth in categories outside of even our department and our purview of capital and diagnostic imaging, truly bringing value to our clients every day is so critically important. That's why our members continue to be engaged in this program. Additionally, with all of the supply disruptions in the market today, this program brings that predictability to both our members and our suppliers, which is a strategic way to help the supply chain challenges we're faced today. It's the most rewarding thing I could see out of being in my career and tenure here at Vizient.
And we're just getting started. So we're constantly exploring new categories, new partners to work together with to evolve the program. There is a huge focus in our non-acute space where we want to make sure that we are curating Group Buy value for those members with suppliers that actually fit their needs. There's always the idea of expansion when we're talking about Group Buys and not just continuing to do the same thing each and every time. The goal is to make every quarter feel like a fresh opportunity and for our members to save smarter and plan better.
That's fantastic. If you're listening and thinking, how do I get in on this? You're in luck. Group Buys are open to all Vizient members and require no extra sign-up or commitment. And for our clients of Provista, we offer the same deals through our quarterly promotions program. So visit our website or connect with your representative for the latest quarterly offers. Whether you're planning a major equipment purchase or just looking to optimize your capital spending, Group Buys and quarterly promotions can help you unlock enhanced value beyond just the price. Rebecca, Tammi, thank you both so much for joining us today and also for the incredible work that you do. And to our listeners, thanks for being a part of the story. It's really all about you. Here's to 20 years of Group Buys, over $6 billion in value and savings, and to the many more quarters of value and innovation that's ahead. Don't forget to subscribe, share your episodes with your team, and check out the latest Group Buy opportunities. Until next time, I'm Susan, and this is the Capital Compass.